Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 8 rounds of heavyweight action between Antonio Chavez and David Haye. Chavez.
And his opponent across the ring, an impressive record of 25 victories, including 23 knockouts and only 1 defeat. Coming out of London, David the Haymaker Haye.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round 1 is underway. Right to the head with that right. A solid, true uppercut by Chavez. Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, just kind of have a feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
Anything I should be looking for here, Teddy, to see who has the advantage between this unorthodox fighter and his style compared to this infighter?
Yeah, inside and outside. I mean, on the outside, I think...
Oh, and a crushing hook just gets right to him. Halfway through this round. Oh, and Haye like a battering ram, just landing that power punch to the head. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. David Haye's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. You see, David Haye can hurt you in so many ways, but the torque on that uppercut, that could be damaging. Oh, that's a big hook right there. Good looking counter punch. Just like that.
You're not working on anything you learn from. You're not double jab. You're not working. You understand? You gotta keep working. Okay, listen.
So this round is underway, and what a difference a break makes for him. Look at how fresh he is to start this round after getting hit hard and rocked in that last round.
What a difference the rest makes when the corner knows how to take advantage of that rest. They got water on him, they revived him, they massaged his legs a little bit, gave him some encouragement, good to go.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. And now he brings the big shot there. He was standing up to it, but now he goes down for the first time. Chavez is able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
David Haye's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Chavez. Chavez is able to land a nice, clean left hand. David Haye's cut is really a mess right now, and it could jeopardize this fight for him right here. Teddy, is there blame that needs to be placed on his cut man? Could he have done more?
Well, really, the trick to being a cut man is pretty simple. It's not rocket science. You have to have the right medicines, the right coagulants. You have to be calm. You have to be able to put pressure on that cut, get it to stop, and then put those medicines in. But you need a little help from your fighter. You need him to move a little bit on his bike and give those medicines time to work.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Chavez's combination punching is working well here. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter punch.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
And this round comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. David Haye's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it, and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Chavez is not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
David Haye's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. David Haye is really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face, because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin, because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Chavez. Solid hook upstairs. Oh, that's a big shot to the head. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. And now he scores well with a straight right. He missed with that headshot. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. Seconds to go in this third round. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Antonio Chavez. And round 3 comes to an end.
Get caught up and fight.
He has had this fight go exactly as he has wanted it to go early on. As we begin round number 4, he's up 3 rounds to 0. He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up. Very accurate with the overhand right. Took a shot, now he gives a left. David Haye's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Chavez is so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Scored well up top. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Antonio Chavez is banged by a big uppercut. Not much action as he just ties up. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. That's classic work with the double jab. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by David Haye. A solid uppercut by Antonio Chavez. Big shot he just scored with. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
And that's the end of round 4. Chavez's margin for error is hardly anything at all now. It's later in the fight, and time again, he's allowing his opponent to land these headshots.
Yeah, you got to remind him, you're not getting paid any bonus, no extra money for taking punches. You might get paid a little extra if you start delivering some, though.
There's a straight right hand. Chavez's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
David Haye is doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. That's a damaging jab. I know it doesn't seem like much, but that's a good, strong jab by David Haye. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Antonio Chavez. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Nice strike after catching one by Chavez. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. David Haye's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. David Haye's left, working well that time. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Chavez. Chavez's lack of defense right now is showing up. His opponent's scoring with the right hand consistently.
Yes, he's found the target for that early on, and he's just staying with it. Nothing fancy.
Last 10 seconds. David Haye scoring with that right hand. And round 5 comes to an end. He's accurate, he's smart, and he's winning this fight all night long on the outside.
Well, if this was a debate, there'd be only one guy talking. I mean, it's him. He's doing exactly as you said, Joe, what he wants to do on the outside with his jab. But his opponent needs to find a way to change things, get inside.
He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Chavez is picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands, that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
What an intense hook landed by David Haye. Chavez has been hurt.
Come on,
Good combination punch by David Haye right there, and that has his corner cheering him on. David Haye's doing a really... Oh, and there you go. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
The ref stops the fight. David Haye's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner is the Haymaker.
I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy.
David Haye,
Your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it, because that means that he's going to be easy to sell now to television.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.